The blood-red landscape of Mars stretched beneath a pale sun. Ethan Cross moved swiftly across the rocky terrain, approaching the hidden entrance to Project Artemis, a top-secret facility buried beneath the surface. He had come with one goal in mind: destroy whatever was inside before it could be unleashed on the world. His journey had been long. Using a stealth-class spacecraft, Ethan had navigated through security scans and harsh conditions, finally landing unnoticed near the outpost. After a quick gear-up, he made his way toward the facility, blending with the Martian landscape as he approached the heavily guarded entrance. Inside, the facility was a labyrinth of dimly lit corridors and tightly controlled security systems. Ethan had no trouble bypassing them, his skills honed over years of covert operations. Guards passed him by unaware, and cameras were disabled with the touch of a button. He was close, so close to reaching the heart of whatever Project Artemis was. But then he heard it. A low, guttural sound, strange and out of place in the sterile metallic halls. Curious, Ethan crept toward the source of the noise and found a containment chamber. Inside, shackled to the wall, was a creature. Tall, sinewy, its body covered in dark, metallic-like skin that glimmered faintly in the dim light. Deep-set, glowing green eyes locked onto Ethan's. For a moment, neither of them moved. Ethan studied the alien, realizing it was no weapon. It was a prisoner. It wasn't struggling, wasn't trying to escape. It simply watched him with an unsettling intelligence. The alien's eyes seemed to communicate an understanding. It knew Ethan wasn't one of them. Ethan didn't hesitate. He pulled out his EMP device, deactivating the restraints with a quiet pulse of energy. The alien stepped forward cautiously, its movements graceful, fluid. It didn't attack. Instead, it dipped its head slightly, a gesture of silent gratitude. Together, they moved quickly through the facility. The alien, now free, followed Ethan with a sense of purpose. When guards appeared, the alien acted with precision, its strength overwhelming as it incapacitated them swiftly. The facility's alarms began to sound, but the pair moved faster, relying on their combined stealth and speed. They reached the hangar where Ethan's spacecraft waited, the low hum of the engines already powering up. The alien climbed into the co-pilot's seat without hesitation, its glowing eyes scanning the controls. Ethan didn't question it. Somehow, the alien seemed to understand the craft, as if it had flown something like it before. Just as the ship lifted off, an explosion rocked the facility. Fire and debris burst from the underground base as it crumbled into the Martian soil. Ethan watched the destruction with a heavy heart. He had done what he came for, but now everything was different. Ethan turned to the alien, who was still seated beside him, watching the devastation with its silent gaze. It placed a hand over its chest and then lightly pressed it to Ethan's in a silent, mutual understanding. "Guess that makes us partners now," Ethan muttered. No words were necessary. As the ship sped toward the stars, Ethan realized that he hadn't come to Mars alone, and he wouldn't leave that way.